Welcome to part 2 of the bias tape cutting board series. In part 1, we set out to make 1/2 inch wide bias tape. To do that, we'll need one very long 2 inch wide piece of fabric. Here, this fabric has been prepared and is ready to go. To review how I brought the fabric up to this stage, please go back to part 1 of the video series and review that on the Bias Tape channel. As a reminder, please like and share and subscribe to this channel. Also, ring the bell if you'd like for notifications on future videos. So, how are we going to cut this fabric? There are no lines. What are we going to do? Well, introducing the bias tape cutting board. Yes, it is a simple board that has feet that elevates the material up off the table. Here you will see some information about cutting on the bias tape cutting board, some QR codes to get you back to the instructions and to the website if you would like a board. Now, this board, I've applied a cutting mat to the top of it. I use glue dots or double-sided tape to apply this cutting mat to the top of the board to protect the board and make it easier to cut. Now, let's get on to cutting this fabric. All right, what we do is we feed our fabric onto the board, just like this. We just feed that right onto there. Very, very simple. Now, what we do is we fold back this one little side here. Oh, it's sitting on here. Fold this back a little bit. I know what you're thinking. Why didn't I think of that? I love using this board. I've had to make so much binding. It's really a treat to use it. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to cut a strip out of this, and then we're going to rotate it around. You'll remember I used a 2 inch wide ruler, and it's very, very simple. All we do is we line up on this side of the fabric with our ruler, and we use a rotary cutter. I like this one because it has this guard. Works out really well. All we do is we place this on here, give it a cut. And there you go. Now, on this first strip area, what I do is cut it like this. And I can show you why later on when we get to the bias tape maker portion of it. Now, all we do is we rotate this around. Make sure I'm on the camera here. And I can see a little bit of pink of this mat right through that part of the cut. Line this up on the side. Cut again. Rotate it around. And the strip, very long, continuous strip of fabric flows off the end. And I'm going to take it kind of slow here for you, just so you can see what I'm doing. And as you can see, you continue to move this around. Now, better to spend your time actually cutting than it is drawing lines, in my opinion. Now you get to a point where you can unfold this. So if you've got a really big piece, this particular piece was 26 inch by 26 inch square. Excuse me. You can do much larger than that. You can go 36 by 36 if you want. And then you just continue cutting. And you get faster and faster as you go. Now, I'm at the end of it, and I just cut this off. About like that. And then you have this left over. You probably could try to get that a little thinner. But here, we have our bias tape. And a whole lot of it. Actually, we have about 25 feet or just over 8 yards of this bias tape that's 2 inches wide, starting out from a 26 by 26 inch piece of fabric. Well, that is great, but you may say, will this board work with a fat quarter? This board may be too large for a fat quarter, but this board works just fine. Join me in part 3 of the bias tape cutting board series, and I'll show you exactly how we work with fat quarters and this bias tape cutting board. Well, thank you for watching. I sure hope you've learned something new. Please like, subscribe, and share this channel with your friends. Also, don't forget that little bell for notifications on new videos. For more information about the bias tape cutting board, please go to biastapecuttingboard.com or bias TCB. Thank you so much, and let's make bias tape the easy way.